Good morning, guys. I don't have long for this video this morning. I created this channel mostly because I want to help people overcome, those feelings and the trauma that you get from narcissistic abuse, specifically narcissistic abuse. And then, of course, you see some eclectic stuff on my channel just because I don't want to create separate channels for separate subjects, whatever. Anyway, but for as much as I have healed, there are areas of my brain, I guess, that still very much struggle. And maybe some things I haven't dealt with or accepted. It's like, and I'm not a certified therapist or anything like that, so what I'm about to say, don't take out of context, but it's like when the therapist needs a therapist, the person that does the helping also has to help themselves, or seek help. And I'm actually considering putting myself back in therapy. I just don't have the time. And I say this because every so often I'll dream about my ex-husband. And I hate when I do, because all those hurt feelings come back to the surface. And I don't know if I've told you guys the story of my ex-husband or not, and what happened there. If I haven't, I will definitely make a video on it. Once in a while, I'll have a dream about him. And honestly, he was, and I do believe the reason for this is because, like it or not, I was truly in love with him. He was the first person that I ever really and truly fell in love with. And I believe that he was in love with me as well, at least briefly. But last night I had this dream about him, and my dreams are always the same with him. And when I dream about him, I dream about him leaving, the deceit, the secrets, the cheating, and the abandonment. I dream about all of it. And I have those same feelings again. Only in my dream, instead of letting it go, which is what I did in real life, instead of just saying, I'm going to let it go, and I didn't take him to court. I didn't fight him in any way, shape, or form. But in my dream, I'm like, oh no, we're going to court, buddy. I was so naive when it first happened. I was so naive when we first got divorced that I didn't get my own lawyer. I know that I could have fought him in court and probably come out okay, but I don't know, and maybe I would have gotten some type of vengeance by not signing the divorce papers, but that wasn't me, and it's still not me. It's not who I am. I think also he rushed through it because I was in such a state of shock, I think he took advantage of that too. But in my dreams, I always let my anger get the best of me. And instead of letting it go like I did in real life, I want revenge. So I'm pretty sure I have some anger and hurt still there that I need to deal with. So for that reason, I've considered putting myself back in therapy. Now, this has nothing to do with, I don't think, the narcissistic abuse I went through in 2000, or that ended in 2016. That caused me to try to take my life. I mean, it probably does, because it's a culmination of things, of abandonment issues that go way back from my mother to my husband, then the narcissist, and ever since then, it's kind of been like I've been the one to break up with guys. I keep people at a distance. I really and truly do. And I think it's one reason why I don't hang out with friends. I cannot bear that hurt again. So I do kind of put up walls. But, so the advice that I give you guys, trust and believe it's advice I'm giving myself. I'm not sitting over here going, oh, I know more than you do. And no. In helping to try and to help you, I'm helping myself. I just, share my own experiences. So I'm just doing this video this morning to let you know that, hey, I still deal with feelings of the past. They don't necessarily go away. You just learn how to deal with them. And until you do, they're going to keep resurfacing like that, like mine did and do. I don't dream about anyone else from my past. It's just my husband. And I believe it's because he was my one true love. And so I think I know I still have feelings of anger and hurt there that I've got to deal with. It's been since 2010 we got our divorce. And so I'm going to have to still deal with those. And the hardest part is, you watch them go on to live happy lives. But there are things that he has that he wouldn't have if he stayed with me. So I'm still dealing with sinus stuff, messed up my vocal cords. Anyway, he wouldn't have the son that he has today if he stayed with me. So there's that. But it's like, okay, and you have thoughts to yourself, well, why does she get to have the life that should have been mine? But you can't let those thoughts rule you. You can't. It will tear you up. By the same aspect, I wouldn't have lost all the weight that I did when I was with him, if he hadn't have left. I wouldn't have been successfully running my own business. I wouldn't be as strong as I am. But I probably wouldn't also be as dated as I am. And untrusting. He definitely plays a big part in that. Do I today feel any kind of hatred towards him? I don't think so. But I do think that there's still some hurt there. And some unanswered questions. But c'est la vie.